I think that's right.
Is he getting a bunch of new spells? This is thrilling. That's true.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now.
Hello and welcome. Thank you all very much for joining us again this wonderful Tuesday evening. I hope you're having a great and fantastic day. I think there is one announcement we have, and that's just going to be October 22nd. I feel like I'm off on the date now.
26.
26. 26. We're going to have a fun, costume Halloween theme stream. Everything. Yeah, we'll see where we're at story wise. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine to continue the same story. We'll just be in costume and have fun with it on that day. Other than that, I don't have any other announcements. Anyone else? Any fun things they want to bring up?
Mm-mm.
All right.
No, I'm just happy to be back and ready to roll.
We're all happy to have you. Wow.
An ensuing drama, apparently. This is what happens when I'm not around to bop the children.
Yeah,
True. Very, very true.
Children.
Well, speaking of said ensuing drama, let's see.
I don't know how there could ever be any drama.
You don't? You don't?
No. I'm just stuck with a whole bunch of heretics. That definitely could be why.
Well, ask her. Why don't you describe the heretics to us?
Well, one of them is located directly underneath me, and the other one is directly in that kind of middle section right there. But what actually happened last session, if you didn't watch it, I really, really recommend going and watching it, because a lot happened. It was Asger broke the crystal to summon the first mate, Kai, who came and quite literally Deus Ex Machina to us and saved us from what would have most likely been our deaths. But very high level wizard against moderately high bad guys leads to very high level wizard winning. Thankfully. Shirku's sister used her weird, crazy, evil mirror man magic to move herself out of the room fast enough to be avoiding the execution that was Kai. And as Asger's friends pulled Asger down the stairs, as that she wasn't too keen on letting Kai just do all of it all themselves and wanted to make sure that they were okay, the party then found Shirku's sister, which starts off, yes, the last session's drama of Asger did not want to let Shirku's sister just go on her merry way or whatever, but Shirku decided that it's his sister, and thusly the rules didn't apply to his sister, and his newfound listening to Asger not killing anyone rules suddenly were in effect in Asger's mind. So, Asger basically threatened to murder Shirku's sister. It turned into a large debate that we carried on outside. While that happened, heretic number one, Cypher, went and, with Zastrava's help, went to go loot the rest of the castle while Kai was there to babysit me and Cypher, arguing about what we should do with his sister. At some point, Asger may have mentioned the fact that she wants world peace, and everyone disagreed with how Asger wants world peace, but that's a topic for another day. And so, upon returning, the conversation had pretty much gone nowhere about Cypher's sister being let to live or whatever, until Cypher brought a amulet that is probably, in the description, a holy amulet of the Mirror Man, and gave it to Shirku, heretic number two, as a remembrance of his wonderful mother who kicked him out at the age of 7. Asger tried to convince everyone that if they were going to use, their barbaric rules of you should kill those above you who you don't like the rules of, that she should have clearly done this a long time ago, since she didn't agree with her mom's whatever after she was questionably being spared. But the party has decided that she should go on a redemption quest, so she's either coming with us, going on the boat, or dying. Asger picks dying, but the rest of the party didn't agree as much, and Asger attempted to remove the evil amulet from Cypher, but a few fate point battle back and forth, of which Asger was highly unable to win that. Lost, so she ran back to go pray with the other paladin of Clomene as the only other holy person around it, a couple of miles. And upon coming up that trapdoor first, there was just a crowd of people. Because, well, we may or may not have killed Shirku's mom, who was kind of the whole reason the illusionary Clomene Tower was there in the first place. And because of that fact, it was gone. And now the whole town was like, what do we do now? The pretend amount of safety that we have no longer exists. So, Kai, being the ever wonderful person that they are, was able to build us a little tiny hut, and tomorrow we will be transporting all of them back to the beautiful city, where they can hopefully live happily for at least a little while, until Asger builds an army out of them to take this continent as their own.
Very, very nice. I will say that it was Aster and not Kai. Kai is very different. Not as pleasant.
No. Aster is Asger's favorite.
I believe that. Excuse me.
But Kai's so good.
I love Kai. Just not necessarily do things for the people, like benefit. Cypher, were you trying to say something?
Just a lot of money.
Cypher and
No.
Oh.
He was testing his mic.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was
Okay.
I saw the
Just a
talking.
little bit
Volume
confused.
sorted out. Can you hear me
Okay.
now?
I can.
Yes.
I want to make sure that we're okay with all of our tech problems. I know we're gonna have more. Speaking of, make sure that's good. That is good. Good. So, well, we resume with you guys having just traveled back into Aster's magnificent mansion, along with the rest of the populace of Pyrehelm. I know you guys were going to be heading to bed, but we also know we have Amila here. I didn't know if anyone had any conversations they wanted to be partaking in.
Mila was absolutely napping. It was a good time.
And well, if she had to be carried out, I got of that one room in our tower.
Oh, no.
Sure.
Left it to Zastrava to pull Asker's ear around and all of that hooliganery. I wanted to go and find like a nice bird to munch on.
Oh, okay.
I eventually find my way back.
As soon as Mila comes back, you missed quite a bit, Mila.
I feel like you missed more. Picking out a feather. Yeah, so?
I definitely missed that part. I would have preferred joining you over having this argument.
At least we're all back together. We can finally get some rest.
Ooh,
Yes.
yay! I love to nap. It's generally good for getting the grumblies out. Smila stretches. Like, looks about. We napping in the towers or the trees?
I think we're going back to Aster's place and sleeping, right?
Yeah, there's enough room for everyone in there.
This is the place for the little ones. Mila goes into a pouncing position.
Yes, thank you again.
Ready to chase after the invisible servants.
Right.
Thank you again.
You wanna chase? And she like summons like 3 different servants, and she's like, and she like thinks for a second, and you watch as they shift into different animals, 3 different types. Like one's a bird, one's a cat, and then one's a dog, and they just
Poor
start
kitty.
booking it.
Poor kitty.
Yeah. You just hear ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Mansion.
Shirku just crosses his arms and just gives a laugh watching this.
And everyone else stews in their discontentment. This is why Mila is very much on board with her things. It's just like, y'all do the stress. We just roll.
Yeah.
Imagine voluntarily choosing stress.
Nobody wants the stress.
Tristan comes up to you, actually, Asker, before you've headed into your bed chambers finally. I would like to speak with you if you have a moment.
Yes.
I couldn't
Asker like blushes a little bit.
I couldn't help but overhear the conversations that you were having with your fellows.
My heretics? They're my new test subjects. What about them?
If the Dark Mistress was really a part of this and her offspring were a tool, it's possible Homine does have redemption as one of her things.
Uh-oh. Asker's getting the book thrown.
Yes, but you have to want redemption. Redemption just doesn't mean that you don't want to die to pay for the crimes that you committed. Redemption means that you see the error in your way and you want to change that.
Which is true. But the path to redemption is long and hard. It takes a very long time for some to come back from the dark paths that they walked.
Well, I have 3 people on a path to redemption at the moment. There's heretic number 1, heretic number 2, and dead meat walking.
Who's dead meat walking?
Shirku's
Your
sister.
sister.
Oh.
This trap was very nervous for a little bit there.
And
I
I'm
was like,
betting you that
dead.
I'm betting you that even if Shirku's sister redeems herself, as Asker still gonna want to execute her.
She redeems
Dun,
herself
dun,
and pays for her
dun.
crimes. She will. What did you say to me?
Hmm. How is she to find redemption, though? You kill her.
I mean, she's not. She committed many atrocious crimes, and as such, the law she should be executed for. But the rest of the heretics have decided that she is worthy of redemption, even though she has shown no interest in it at all, other than to save her own life. So she will either be traveling with us to prove that she has truly changed her ways. She will be traveling on the boat with Aster to work and prove that she's changed her ways. Or she will lie in the ground where I feel she belongs.
I can agree with that. Either way, it seems that she would be surrounded by those who can at least keep her in check.
That's the goal. Maybe in time she'll actually prove that she desires to be redeemed. In which case she can truly start on that path, instead of just attempting to find a way to weasel out of the crimes.
You're very...
Lawful?
Yes. That is a word for it. Your code is a very strict one.
This is correct.
Have you been inducted into the knighthood?
No. Knights are under princesses, so like...
It is always an honor to be a knight, though. Well, yes, we do serve princesses. It is always something that you can take pride in, knowing that you've achieved this not by birth, but by merit.
This is fair. I guess a knight princess is kind of like a better version of a princess.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Do you have a book about the knighthood and what you have to do to achieve it? Also, I had questions for you, so I'm really glad that you came here.
I
Get this in a moment.
don't carry my book is carried in my heart. I have learned the code back and forth. They make you memorize it as your first steps of knighthood.
Asker just like pulls out her new journal and just goes, "Yes."
You wish me to recite it all to you now?
I mean, for the voice of the DM, he doesn't have to. He could just send it to me in a message and say that he said all those things.
I will do
But
that.
yes,
Maybe give him like
I'm
few
going
minutes
to...
to think of like the top 3 things, or just like here's 3 random things just throughout the bit of it.
Give me one moment. I have it over here. Where did I put my notes?
Nice.
how did you expect Asker just to be like, "I would like this written down so
The
that I can
GM's
reference
mercy.
it"?
I'm like, it just takes me a second to pull it out. I apologize.
When you have a paladin with a rule set, having the rule set written out so you can throw the book at them from time to time is
It's very nice.
It's one of those things.
There are several different knighthoods that you could attempt to go to. I don't know which. Was that?
Can I achieve all of them?
I don't think any has ever tried. Normally you find which tenets stick and go most towards your heart, and you follow that. But of the tenets that I prescribed, of the knighthood I have ascended,
And like as this goes about, I think Mila would also like be like, it's fun chasing the critters around, but now she's going to test and see like how close she can sneak up behind this person as they're like they're delving into their monologues.
Nice. Well, make your
Morphing
stealth
their
check.
colors to match the ground and slowly creeping along.
And I'm assuming it's you're trying to sneak up to Tristram, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stealth, right?
Yep.
I can certainly roll that. It's a 16.
What's his wisdom again?
There's a chance if he doesn't have godly perception.
He does not, but I rolled high.
I
The
see.
little one wishes to partake in this hearing about how to become a knight as well.
Run away!
Shrinks into
Asker
the
like
ground.
looks
Just
around
like,
and goes, "Oh, Mila! We're learning about the 7 challenges of knighthoods that I can become the first crown princess with knighthoods."
oh, where you learn about balance and swimming and flying?
Maybe.
No.
We're getting the rules right now.
Balance, maybe.
She wrote. She was starting to write balance, and then like started to scratch it out when you said no, and now she's like in this weird in between with the quill, like.
Yeah.
So
You have to be fast and you have to be adaptable in order to survive. And vigilant for the knights.
those are very true, but those are not necessarily the tenets that we prescribe to. The first tenet: actions over words. Let your deeds speak for themselves. The second tenet: challenges are tests. Hardships should be met by courage from both you and your allies. The third tenet: hone thy body. You must chisel your body as like a statue from a stone, and he does love flex with it as well.
And
As
Mila
her flex
seems
is
to like
she's
synergize
like-
with this. Yes.
She may be small, but she's ripped.
Become the strongest.
The fourth tenet: discipline thy soul. You must overcome the failings of yourself, so that you may achieve the glory of your future. The fifth tenet: honor. Treat others with fairness, and let your honorable deeds be an example to them. Do as much good as possible while causing the least amount of harm.
Check.
The sixth tenet: honesty. Don't lie or cheat. Let your word be your promise. The seventh tenet of my knighthood: compassion. Aid others, protect the weak, and punish those who threaten them. Show mercy to your foes, but temper it with wisdom. Those are the tenets that I was raised upon. Those are the tenets that I followed to my knighthood. That is how I became Sir Tristram the Brave.
I finish this checklist, who do I have to go to?
The one, if you wish to join where I was, the knighthood that I originate from, you would find them in Dawnburg.
I like the name of that place. It sounds much more light and holy.
It is an amazing city. Give me one moment while I let you know which number it is. It's number 16. That and this map. It's number 16. Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's not globally illuminated. When did that happen?
I'm sure Roll20's just having fun messing with you.
Probably.
Never fear.
Number 16. Right there.
Right, okay.
Oh, it's still on this continent. That's not as far as it could have been.
It's true.
Mhm.
Because we're at number... Are we at number 4, like where we are? I thought we were further.
Pretty sure you're at number 4. You're at number 4.
Okay.
Hmm.
But yes.
Yeah, just like hums. And like from time to time, she gets distracted and like starts knocking over something nearby. And some of it seems to resonate. Mostly distracted.
But yes. You said you had questions to ask of me, Princess. How may I be of service?
I would like to offer you the position as my new general for an army that I am going to create. You seem like the most holy and powerful person that I've met on this continent so far, and I feel like putting you into a position of power over your fellows here is going to eliminate a lot of confusion for who needs to help them and lead them, as that it's going to be trying times, even coming to Rolla. I imagine these people at some point are going to wish to come home, and so I would like to offer you the task of bringing back a fire to create a city here, so that these people can return home, but with real safety.
Make a persuasion check.
That is one hell of a mission. And I don't know if you have the sweet rewards to back it.
I'll throw 3 fate points on that. I'll give it everything I got.
You got 3 fate points to spend on that?
I do. It was my last 3.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's 14?
14. Charisma is not Asger's strong suit.
You're the paladin.
I realize I'm talented. I've made her very low wisdom, very low charisma.
The classic.
It would be my honor to be your general. And he's gonna get down on one knee and like,
Oh, what a cutie.
I am not the
You're going to get him
strongest
killed.
of the people here. But
You're
I
the
am,
strongest spirit.
that I may be. I don't know if you have any right to make a general in these lands, but that is not my call to make. I will gladly fight for you. And I will gladly take upon your mission that you have given me to bring these people back to Pyrehelm and raise it to be a shining beacon of Plomine's light.
Yes.
And even
Asger
as
just
he...
has this giant grin, like,
How tall is Asker again?
Asger is... Let me see if I put it in here. 6 foot.
6 foot. Okay. So you're pretty tall. Yeah,
Mhm.
because even with him being on a knee, he's still, like, probably at the 5 foot mark.
How glorious.
Now you must get some rest, as Princess Aska, so that way you may be ready for the morning. We don't know where we're going to be going yet. I don't. That's still a. But it was an honor to accept the position.
Asgard just beams with delight, and she just is blushing so hard, like this person that she has a crush on accepted the thing that she wanted. Everything's coming up, Asgard.
And he walks away, leaves you to your room, and he bids you adieu, Mila.
Oh, bye. Mila waits until he's gone. It's like, so you had questions?
Me?
Ask her.
I don't
You
think
said
so.
you had a thing to say to me.
Did I? Asgard looks at her notes.
You were like, and she'll like click her voice back into something a bit closer. Oh, hi there, Mila. Like,
Oh, I was
forgot
talking to Chris.
exactly.
I was just asking him to be my general to help raise Pyre Helm.
Oh no, but you had asked me a thing, and then you asked about the 10 ants.
Oh, did you want to help in the becoming a knight? Or would you also be interested in becoming a knight?
Oh no, I have no sensibilities on raising a partner and all of that. Oh, that's. And we will like lounge on a couch. It's good to know the things that you're up to. Oh, and like you should be mindful, since you are taking the position of being the strongest. Because I had told you before, you do what the strongest tells you, right?
Yeah.
You get more rules when you try to be the strongest. Because now you have to take on the responsibility and the stress of not being everyone else. And so failures on your end will kill those around you.
Asgard like has this momentary thought and just like nods her head.
And the thing is that you're only strongest while you have those people around you in your pack. And once you fall, you're easy prey. So just be careful and understand the capabilities of those around you.
Asgard points to you and goes,
And that's why
"You're
I
good
don't
at
do
ripping
any of
people's
that."
arms off." Cypher's good at, I said, Asgard points at you and just has this like, "You're good at ripping people's arms off and tearing them to shreds. Cypher's good at making people pay for crimes even after they've died. Zastrava's really good at talking. Shirku's pretty good at spear fighting."
And that's what they're good at. It's more of their capabilities. When you have a diverse pack and you are like traversing, you as the leader may be able to go over the log bridge. But if your Bronto can't go that way, that's not the path you can go. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And so you've signed yourself up for a whole bunches of trouble. And I'll leave that to you. Your existence will be fraught with stress and fewer naps. I do not envy. And Mila will head on out.
Shirku,
Yep.
as that you've entered into the and had your fun of watching Mila run around for a little bit. Anything
yeah.
you end up wanting to do?
For Shirku, he likes to keep things more simple compared to others, but he hasn't had a meal yet, so first thing for him is to eat something. And think on the argument he had on what's going to happen to the place he was born in later. Before anything else, I guess he has constant work on his halberd training, so he doesn't have to do that.
You do see Nalzedi is kind of in the living quarters, letting everyone else get rooms, and is kind of just staying down there and just like in a meditative lotus stance and just watching.
You can probably get a side conversation with Cypher as Estrava. Get the heretic plotting session going.
There's no activities.
Cypher's okay. I was about to be asking you, and you're like, "Nope, I'm going immediately to bed. I'm exhausted."
Nice.
Shirku was beat to high heck, so
not even gonna take time to upload any spells into your spell book.
Oh no, I left my book, but I can sleep while it eats.
You can only have it eat spells per the normal consumption rate that it takes to upgrade things. Or spells.
But
go ahead, Shirku.
Yeah, I can definitely see if I can't strike a conversation up with the person that's in the living room, who I already forgot the name of because I suck at names.
Nalzedi.
Nalzedi.
She watches as you approach. Hello, Shirku.
Hello. That was quite the save you gave us.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that I'm still alive. Seems that your friend was intent on killing me.
Yeah, it seems so. But you know how religion can quite often blind someone.
Says it blinded our mother for years. Blinded my sisters.
I have.
I'm shocked that I haven't seen your father yet.
I'm curious about that too.
Maybe he was out for a hunt.
Oh, hopefully he'll be alright.
He's a wily one.
So I hear.
It looked as you might have questions on your mind, or were you just coming for idle chatter?
Actually, there's quite a bit. Due to some of the party and certain religious individuals and the arguments. Despite what Asger is wanting, I still worry of your safety, and that won't give the chance to know you better.
Well, even if she tries to attack me while I sleep, I will be aware of it. It's the benefit of the full elven heritage. I don't actually sleep like most people do. I'm probably going to be sitting here with my back to a wall and waiting for movement.
I don't blame you. And what do you think's going to happen to the town now?
Sounds as if we'll be leaving and going to a different. Well, sounds as if the town will be leaving and going to a different place. And then I'm going to be on a boat from the sounds of it.
If that's your choice, I'd prefer if no one else has to be forced a choice.
My choices are very simply put forward to me. I die. I travel with you all and have Asker. Her name was Asker, right?
Yes.
Have her always ready to kill me. Or I travel with Aster on a boat on the ocean.
Now, I'll be honest, considering how fast you took me down, I don't think you'd have any trouble with Asker by yourself.
And if I were to attack Asker, you would allow me to kill her?
I try to stop you both from killing each other.
Oh,
But
brother.
That also make things more complicated.
I understand that you may have. There's not a lot that can stop me if I actually want to kill someone, as long as I'm fully rested.
I don't doubt that, considering what I've seen and experienced.
All it takes is a shadow here, a shadow there, and their throat slit.
Where do you even learn that shadow movement trick?
Mom wasn't a pleasant teacher. While I never had a true gift of the arcane, the shadows just clung to me naturally. So I learned it. I learned how to manipulate it. And then I utilized that.
That does sound like a useful trick. Along with those dark orbs that you spawn and infuse into people after you hit them, amusingly.
That is just the shadow.
Hmm.
Coalescing my will into a form and using that form to strike down my enemies.
Right. But as for the question on whose side I would take, considering how things are going, I'm not sure if Asker really sees me as her friend too much longer.
Interesting.
In truth, I might be the one who's going to be needing to watch my own back for a while.
Would you prefer if I went along with you all?
Choose your
I
own
could
path.
watch your back very well.
That you could. Choose your own path. I can take on Asker myself if I have to, as long as I'm rested. I'm just worried that if this continues, it will splinter the party, and with this new apparent war that may end up arriving, it could cause a little bit too much chaos in the world.
She did say she was going to go through and create an army.
Yes, and recruit all the citizens in this, well, now mansion. So, I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out.
Well, we both should probably get our rest before the morning comes.
Yes, I agree.
I have some things to think of now. Sleep well, my dear little brother.
Sleep well, elder sister. And do be safe.
I will.
And don't let anyone else control you from now on, eh?
It's not my plan.
Good.
And you kind of just watch as she just sits there as you watch her leave, her eyes kind of unmoving. I know what Cypher's doing. Zestrava, any RP or anyone you seek out at all?
Is there like a smaller like breakfast area in the tavern or anything? Because I probably won't be. I'll probably be going to sleep and only doing something in the morning.
Yeah, there is. It's like the last time you were in Astor's area, it was like kind of smaller because there weren't as many people. With how many people she knew she'd had to accommodate this time, it's a gargantuan area now.
Okay. So I guess once I wake up nice and rested in the morning, I will meander my way down to the breakfast area and start putting on a very like mellow, slow morning like drum performance to kind of like help people wake up and have something nice to listen to while they're drinking their coffee.
Very nice. You do see as you're down there, normally it's just like the shadow people, like the invisible people going through and doing all of the work. But you actually see Tristram there, already awake and going at cooking food for everyone.
Oh, our lovely
Tiger.
what's it, Leonin, right?
Yep.
Leonin.
Yay. So
Oh yeah.
that's good. I was kind of nod to him and probably like play my hand drum, eat some oatmeal or whatever they have, and enjoy the nice quiet morning until everyone eventually comes down again and chaos ensues, as always.
You're a little more like you put on a good performance. It's just not as good of a performance as you're used to putting on, but you're like, his oatmeal's already so good. Mila, did you
Exactly.
have something you were trying to say?
Oh yeah, and just like slightly before morning, and just Milo would sort of be napping, meandering the halls and everything at night. Or I guess vaguely in case like hooligans or whatever are getting up to things.
Okay.
Sort of like the cat, just inconspicuously entering frame, leaving frame, entering frame. Very good kitty.
As you kind of like enter the frame around Asker's room, you hear a like something moving, something heavy moving.
Ooh. We get a sneak peek under the door.
You see it looks like something's been moved in front of the door. Stop like barricading it a little bit.
Ooh.
And then as you
Rich at the door.
Asker, you hear that as you're barricading it.
Asker just holds her spear at the door and like ready.
Mila will continue at that for a while before eventually getting bored and continuing along.
What's Mila's perception?
Pretty good. Passive is 17.
Would you be passively watching everything as you're patrolling?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry, thought you were asking, but yeah, 15 was rolled, passive 17. And yeah, like vaguely keeping an eye and just having a pretty chill time in the night.
You do end up at one point after about 4 hours, because like you kind of like take a nap and then wake up and then take a nap and then wake up. You end up finding out that Nalzedi is no longer in the corner.
Ooh, and this was the shadow one.
Yep. And you don't end up seeing her at all. Like for about, as you kind of like investigate everywhere, you don't end up seeing her. And then when you get back down, you notice that she's then again in the corner as well. It looks like she hasn't moved.
And yeah, maybe spending some time just watching that since the shadow movement is unusual. Figure out all of that. But overall, not doing too much on the night and other than vaguely unnervingly staring at things and knocking on doors. And off to the morning where we have music and Zastrava.
Yo. And oh, okay. So like as Tristram's cooked everything up and everything, and like all the people are kind of getting for their nice breakfast, which you all know is he made like gourmet king-worthy food with like subpar ingredients. You're giving a chef of that caliber endless like of the finest quality ingredients now. You actually all do gain 6 temporary HP as long as you are partaking in the meal.
Do, 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 do.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And
Morning, and thank you again.
it is my pleasure. I am so thankful that we have all of these. It would be glorious to have this available to cook with all the time. But I would be spoiled and I wouldn't be able to cook as well. But it is glorious for now. You better hope that it's glorious as you all see that Kai has walked down. There's a lot of you in my area that really shouldn't be.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi.
Greetings. I've already read Aster's notes. Looks like you ended up using that gemstone already. I hope it was worth it. He'll now
We all did die.
I guess it may have been worth.
Except for that one. She points to dead meat.
Oh,
Do
you're
you
the
have
one who
those
got
crystals?
away. What was that?
Do you have more of those crystals?
No.
Even Mila is just like, do you not even understand?
It took a year to make that one. So if you want another one made, well, you best be pulling some strings with your great and on grandfather.
Asger just pulls out a piece of paper and writes something on it, pulls it out of the book, and passes it to them.
To
God,
Kai?
the flirting begins.
Yep.
I'm going to busy myself with some food.
It's just an IOU.
Yeah, and Shirku
Oh,
just rolled his eyes before continuing.
It's actually 3 IOUs. She just like there's a line, and like the top row just says IOU 1, like savior summoning crystal, and then like in the middle it has the exact same thing, and then at the bottom, and then just each of them are signed with her signature, and she just goes, "If you give these to Galen, he should be able to take care of it for you."
We'll see if he agrees.
Just tell him that Asker said pretty please.
And I'm going to say that you owe me big time for what I'm about to be doing to get these people. As he looks to all of the Pyrehelm, the people of Pyrehelm, to safety. Now, where were you wanting them to go?
Do you say when or where?
Where?
Much less concerning.
We discussed sending them to Rolla since it seemed like the safest option, And that way you can turn in those IOUs I just gave you. So that seemed like a win-win.
So you want me to send 40 more people to the already overpopulated capital city of Rolla? That works
Only
for me.
That works out for just a temporary piece of time until Sir Tristan over there can get some light of chlomine to take back the city over here.
He looks at Tristan. I hope your food is as good as I'm hearing everyone claim.
Hello.
Actually,
Yeah.
can I roll like a knowledge check to like remember like which were like my favorite bars in like the capital?
Yeah.
What would that be? What would I roll?
History?
In history, there we go.
I have a kitty that's a...
Yeah, not the best.
Let's see. Yours that you didn't frequent a lot of the royal, like the inner circle, because how Rolla is kind of structured is there's the inner circle where basically the king is at, the royal families, all the nobility, and there's there's another layer of the circle, like walled circle, where you'll find a lot more of the merchants and stuff like that. That's kind of where you probably spend a good amount of your time. And then there's a third circle where it's kind of more of like a little bit of the slums, a little bit not as good. And then you have another outer layer of people that are outside of those walls as well. Let's see.
So I'd be trying to remember like a second ring, like a close to the inner ring.
Yeah.
Bar or tavern that I played at.
Pulling that up right now. And the fine helm.
Alright, I'll say when you get back, you should have him check out the fine helm. From what I remember, they had an aging cook who was looking for somebody to take on. Perhaps that would be a good place to start.
That'll be his problem.
I kind of nod to the Leonin and give him a little thumbs up and make sure he heard me.
Thank you, my dear. I will take a look into it. So I must work on figuring out how to be a general. I've never done that before.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first any of you would have heard of
A general?
I wonder what Kai thinks
General?
of this.
Wait.
Because Mila's sort of sitting near Kai, waiting for like him to be not busy. I'm
Shirku,
sure Kai would not be amused.
Shirku raises an eyebrow. General?
Yes, that is what the honorable princess has made me. Her general.
So you're actually going through with that, I say, looking at Asger.
Yes? I don't know what part of that you didn't think I was going to go through it. I've never lied to you once.
You see Kai kind of sizing up the Leonin. Now, was this talk about a general? Princess?
I have promoted Tristan here as the holiest and most spiritually sound person in this entire city to go back to the homeland, and I will have him be gifted some of Plomine's light, and then he will be taking said Plomine's light and some of these Pyrehelm villagers who wish to come back to their city, as well as any other people who wish to join on, as that we clearly have an overpopulation problem. And Nestle, we will send them back to here, and they can reclaim their homes, and this village shall be rebuilt back as to the way it should be. But with an actual Plomine's tower, instead of a tower that was there.
Shirku closes his eyes and kind of
Shirku, I'm protecting your home.
Shirku closes his eyes and puts a finger to his forehead for a moment. She's wanting to try and conquer this continent.
Princess, you're just not the brightest, are you?
I feel like I'm relatively bright.
We're already in a war with Asda, and now you want to start a war over here.
I'm not starting a war. I'm just reclaiming a town.
As the first step. But that's not
Mila
what you,
radiates condolences towards Kai.
but that's not what you said in our conversation. You mentioned conquest.
Starting with this, once I finish the first war, then yes, then I'll finish taking over the rest of over here as well. So that way all of you can live in peace.
So you're forcefully, you know what?
I'm putting over a layer of protection of Plomine's power over everyone. I know that that is a hard concept for you to understand, as that you do not like Plomine, and that's fine. And she like cringes when she says that. She's like trying really hard to be like, that's okay. But I would like these people to stop living in fear of demon attacks and making fake towers and sacrificing people to them does not make for real safety in cities. So I'm trying to give the tools so that I'm not interfering with the culture to the people of the city so that they can protect their own city.
It's not that I don't like Plomine or hate Plomine. I don't care
I just
about
like
gods.
Mirror Man much more.
I don't care about gods, including him.
So
All they
instead of-
are people that manage to somehow gain immortality, to me at least, and gain enough power to be seen as deities. I'd rather be a friend of theirs than worship them. If that were even possible.
Asker, it's
Wait,
not please.
Sweet Princess Asker, I do have a
Yes?
question. Do you not have other paladins or perhaps even priests of Plomine, and instead of transporting 40 individuals all the way to Rolla, and of course taking what's our good friend's name?
Kai right now, right?
Kai
yeah.
or
Instead
Tristan?
of making Kai transport all 40 people over to Rolla, and then all the way back here.
Oh,
and
I
then
didn't. I didn't sign up for no return trip. Let's
No,
make that clear.
No. But couldn't we have him bring some of your charitable congregation over and have them build a tower in Plomine's to dedicate to Plomine, and maybe you could have a chapel as well, and then they could help guide the people.
I crowned Zastrava as group mom.
I mean, that's kind of the plan. Yeah, it's just I want all of the people to have someone to look up to so that things don't go awry. So I've promoted Tristan to be the one in charge, as that he's the strongest-ish here, and definitely the most Plomine-esque, so that I know that he won't make an illusionary tower that sacrifices people.
And I'm sure he'd be more than happy to work with the church to see a peaceful transition towards the future light of Plomine engulfing and embodying this town.
Exactly.
Why does that not even sound peaceful?
Now, there's one question I do have to ask y'all. Where are we at? I didn't have the notes in from Aster.
Firehelm.
What used to formerly be Firehelm.
So we're about 15,
It's
20
west.
miles away from the most dangerous piece of land in the world.
Yes, while
Most
being
dangerous?
surrounded by demons. And a lot of demons. But,
Where the
Shirku's family
spawn
decided
come.
to live here. I didn't tell them to build their town here. This is where they've chosen to build their town. As Zastrava has instructed me, I'm not getting in the way of their culture. I am just attempting to build them a safer place to continue to have their culture.
Did it ever cross your mind that maybe the reason that the fake tower was able to be built and made here is because an actual tower wouldn't be able to exist here?
Makes sense.
No, that seems dumb. Chlomine's all powerful.
Oh, great.
I understand. So, are we able to get this going and figure out what we're doing so that way I can get out of here?
Hopefully you won't have to involve yourself into global domination at the least.
Shirku,
We
you
live
say
differently
domination
ways
every
for
time.
everyone else.
It's world peace. There's a difference. I guess to a heretic like you, it would be domination.
And that's the first time he even heard the word being called heretic.
And yeah. And while they're doing that, Milo will quietly go up and sort of sit up more formally with Kynes. I know she doesn't understand the gift, but I wanted to say thank you for the magical crystal. I don't know how to breach the understanding gap between those who use magic and those who are magic to explain to her what you gave. But I really appreciated it, and she'll druid craft another one of those flowers
Yes.
earlier and give it to him.
And yes, Kai, she's right. Thank you for that crystal.
She's saying this very quietly.
Yeah. It was never my choice to give it to you.
Well, even if it wasn't, thank you.
But I appreciate the rose.
Maybe I just need more coffee, but did you say we're 10 to 20 miles from the most dangerous place on this continent?
Yes.
The most dangerous place, the most dangerous landmass, to be more precise.
Damn, Paradise needs to work on its game. Then again, it's much more of a relaxation destination in reality.
We're about 15, 20 miles, give or take. Distances. And I'm not on a boat calculating them right now. From where most of the demons and devils and creatures that go bump in the night spawned from.
And the Undying, whatever his name is.
Supposedly, yes, Malphus the Undying does reside there.
The Strava does not look pleased.
Why did your family build here?
Are you asking me?
Yes, heretic.
I'm not going to answer you while you actually call me heretic.
The standoff at the table begins. Mila
It's
takes
not
the opportunity to steal both of their food.
Nice.
Alright, what'd you say, Edgar?
Asger would be like, it's not like you said much to me anyways.
Why do they have to argue this early? Why?
Heretic, you can talk to your other heretic.
Well, now I know she's being disrespectful now. But to answer your question, I don't know. This town was built thousands of years ago. I don't know.
Wasn't it for your mirror mission
No.
that you had that dream about?
Nalzedi's just being quiet over there, just like...
Oh, who is?
Nalzedi.
Okay. Oh, Nalzedi, yeah.
Which dream?
Where you got scolded because you weren't hunting demons and coming to paradise.
Oh, that dream. I didn't even know that was a mission. I just had my memory just rewritten as
Oh, yeah, dreams are where you figure out what you really are and what you want.
And as for killing the demons, something about slowing the reawakening of Malthus down, and all that fun stuff.
But maybe I'm math wrong. Like, these things are unnecessarily complicated. Do you think that the rest of the mirror men that we awoke would be at that island? Or, like, where do we go from here?
I don't know, but if this undying Malthus person is indeed at that one island 20 or so miles away from here, that's likely means this entire town that we're in right now was maybe built as a form of housing beacon to act as a way to slow down his reawakening or something like that. That's just a theory, though.
So you support bringing Flomine's flame here?
I don't even know anything on that. I just know I don't even know what he's thinking. I'm just at saying theories.
Won't pursuing Flomine's flame slow down our hunt of the mirrors?
No, that's why Tristan's here. Tristan will be doing that.
Is that within his capabilities?
It would be my honor.
See? In his capabilities. Plus, when he goes back to
Isn't
Rome,
there a human concept where honor is death?
No. Honor's tenet number 5. It says nothing about death in there with that.
Honor is a sense of... It's not quite pride, but it's close to it. You have your own
but there's
honor
like the human thing where they yell for honor and then they get eaten.
Those are idiots.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that's what humans do.
That's not honor, that's more like...
Read a lot of books, and I've never seen it in any of them.
You know what?
I'll trust the human things to you then.
Well,
Yeah, as long as we're progressing with the mirror mission. And where would our lead for the next one be?
That one we don't know.
Oh, wait.
We could actually...
Does your sister know where the next mirrors are, Shirku?
I don't know. I haven't asked her.
Do so, please.
Nalzedi's just like looking at you all, just because she's within earshot of this entire conversation.
Shirku looked over to Nalzedi at this. I guess I'll be bugged to no one until I do ask. Know anything, Nalzedi?
Are you talking about of the others? Of the Darvad, our relatives of the Darvads and Markov?
They mentioned...
Yes. And Zabush. Unless I wrote the name wrong. Akaro Zabush, 2 Zarbods, Zabush, and Markov Alastri. Or did I
Zabush
get
is
the names wrong?
most likely dead.
Well, I haven't seen anybody. I, as in Mila, have not seen anybody. Have not, I guess I should ask, with Kai on how that...
As far as I know, I think it was, I think it was him who was a her yesterday who killed him. Otherwise, if Zabrush was still alive, I don't think...
Did you kill the Mirror Kai?
He pulls out a
Mila
book,
seems pleased.
flips
The one with
it
the
open.
swords.
There are no notes about a Zabrush. There's some notes about some people
A
at
large demon guard with 2 swords.
I see no notes about about this large demon.
Okay.
He was one in the big room when we used the crystal.
I thought you had a spear, not
Yeah.
swords.
If it's possible that Zabrush died, just may not have registered enough of importance to Aster to write about.
Heretic number 2, you went up into that room. Did you see anything? She looks at Cypher.
Saw a lot of dead bodies. A lot
Your
of
mic.
blood.
And you did see also, I will remind you, the big pile of ashes.
You don't see
Nope.
that every day.
Mike's still going.
It came back.
It's in and out.
It's in and
But-
out.
We got
In this universe, do demons tend to go into ashes? Like that's like a meta lore question. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
It's a Strava or Cypher, I would say, would be able to make an Arcana check. I don't
Okay.
think
Let's have Cypher do that, because I am terrible. He's working on it.
So, based on you calling us heretics now, I guess that means we're not going to be friends anymore. Huh? Is that where you're pointing to, Oscar?
I'm more interested in learning how your interest in the Mirror Man has turned you away from the one god who you should worship because they keep you safe from the thing that you hate. So, also, you cover me in blood all the time. I didn't think we were terribly good friends already. Like, you're strong, and I appreciate the fact that you're good at killing things, I guess. But, like, our, like, likes and dislikes don't match up very much.
The curiosity at least is promising.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue if that is what you're asking.
Hopefully. You don't need any more discord in this party as is.
Yeah.
So, is the
Glorious Cypher got a 14.
Okay.
you got more than a 14?
That's
I
fine
have
too.
exhaustion.
Was
No,
that?
we're fully rested.
Exhaustion does only lose one for full rest.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I have to take the 14.
This is what happens
You
when
still
you
have disadvantage. Okay.
I tried.
nerd yourself. Very fair.
Then you can ignore the message I may have sent to Cypher.
All your bickering this morning has rattled my mind. I couldn't tell you what was all in that room.
Sorry, Cypher.
I guess I can try to help. We'll see.
Shirku, please.
Oop.
I desire the next
Hey.
Nice.
What's it, Mila?
I desire lead on the next mirror. I think your sister can help.
The last I knew of the Darvads was, I believe, they were heading to, and she's like, I mean, we were working on summoning them here from where they were at. They were down by, they were actually pretty close to Ashen Ridge. They might have been heading back soon to Witherthorn. They were going between the two. They were trying to figure out which was their best route.
Then we should go head towards Witherthorn and train along the way.
Now, I'm assuming you're not. What do you want done with all of these people? They can't stay in my mansion for the entire time.
Void cat.
Oh, yes. I'm our best cat. That's a question for the nerds.
Sending them to Rolla seems the best option. It will help Tristan be able to raise an army to bring people back here who wish to come and find a new home or return to the home that they have without taking away from the soldiers who are at our current war efforts.
Shirku looks to be about to say something, but decides not to say anything at this point.
Yeah. Mila will, like, quietly to ask her, like, you were asking a lot of Kai. You need to show appreciation. Pat, pat. Returns to filching food.
You notice as you do that, you discern. What's your insight, Mila?
My insight. My passive perception is 17, but my insight, I have +4.
I
Okay,
have
so
a 6.
14. You discern, both of you catch a small smirk from Kai as you say that, and then it's instantly gone. It went from like the perturbed, he's annoyed about him doing things, to the and then back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mila has no like tone of like innuendo with this. Like she's very like deadpan delivery. Like however anyone takes it. Her delivery is always going to be deadpan, not innuendo.
Was it innuendo? I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
Mila does have a point, Asger. You should show more appreciation to.
Like I said it was a whisper.
She did. Someone just has a very high perception.
Asker's gonna come up to Kai and like pull the shield off of her back and go, I know that you usually like to be paid and all of that kind of stuff, and this is magical, or at least it helps you beat magical things, and as people who uses swords, I figured maybe you would also like this.
I'm not able to actually use anything like that. I need my other arm freed for casting all of my spells. I appreciate it.
Do you not want it then?
No, not that.
Asker like rummages through her bag and goes, I have some gold coins.
You don't have enough gold in there for the spell I'm about to be casting.
In which Mila cannot teach the nuances of interpersonal interactions.
I can help you make a tax deal that is more favorable towards the crew.
That would be interesting to see. And you kind of notice as you say that, you hear a scoff from Nalzedi as she hears that. Favoritism.
Dead meat. I would favor you if you were actually the light of Flomine and willing to help out in any of these things. But at the moment, you're just a fucking walking grave until you prove to me otherwise.
And she just kind of leaves that there. Are we all ready to start leaving then now?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no need to complicate this any further. Might as well proceed.
And am I having you all travel through there too, or are you guys going to be walking your way down to Ashenbrook or Witherthorn?
We should train and travel to Wither.
We were planning on walking.
Good.
Look at that
You've been doing
kitten.
enough for us. We do appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you again, Kai.
You're welcome. Now all of the riffraff can stay in here while I go and prepare the spell. It'll take about a minute. And he starts walking to the door.
Would it help if I organized the riffraff for you?
Probably not a bad idea.
Asker's gonna go run around and get people like in lines. Your group A, your group B, your group C.
If y'all wouldn't mind rolling a d4.
Sure.
All of us?
Yep.
All right.
Mila's probably trying to secure some provisions of more non-perishable items. One
Yeah.
D4.
And
Almost got the full spread. Sistrava rounded out with a 3.
Yeah, we're just roughing it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
the void stares back.
I know. It's such a good cat.
Yes. Yes,
Cheeto got mad. I was holding him and giving him cuddles.
Is your roller not working, or might not?
I don't see anything for Sistrava yet.
I'm trying.
Oh, I
You're
understand.
good.
You're good.
Is it slash roll? Is that what I need to do?
Yeah, slash roll 1d4.
I did it. Ah.
Hey,
Nice.
I called it. Look who called it.
So
I am
that's 2
blessed.
matching, which means okay.
Uh-oh.
That'll be all of them.
Ooh, the rivals run into trouble together. Have fun, y'all.
You watch as Kai opens the door, takes a look around, closes the door. You remember what I said about being closest to the demon and devil infestation, the most dangerous part of the land.
Is it time to fight?
No.
Any able-bodied soul that's able to help us, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, great.
Mila will give a rallying roar.
I guess we're fighting
Hop
again one
towards the
more
door.
time. I say as I look over to the newest general. If you're willing.
Tristram he's already in his plate armor because he knew he was going to be traveling today. It has been a long time. Let us go. And then you watch as Kai kind of doesn't look very enthused.
And you seem annoyed.
The numbers aren't in our favor.
They never are.
We need a detail on the delicate ones.
Everyone who's not able to fight, stay in here. Everyone else, let's go.
Shirku, have my back?
You know it.
Right. Pair up, squat up, and take them down.
And who's all pairing up? Who's everyone who's leaving? Like first, like give me your order as you guys leave the.
Mila will try to be like bold rallying, hopefully leaving pretty much first with Shirku to
Yeah, sure.
lead the assault.
Cypher and I will be last. Cypher and I will be last.
This group gonna go out with Kristen.
Very good. Only in your dreams, Kit.
I was like, Asker turns bright red when he's like, let's go to battle. Asker just has this like, that's Mondo.
Nalzedi actually summons up a shadow blade and is walking out as well.
Time to cover Asker and Cap. Time to cover Asgard in blood again.
And we wonder why we're not friends.
This time it's probably going to end up being demon blood.
Asgard doesn't like any kind of blood.
And Shirku just gives a grin. And I love slaying some demons.
Just make sure we stay together so we don't get flanked. Let's break through the front.
Oh, that reminds me. You think we still haven't gotten information from the last group we tried to interrogate? If we actually capture one, would you still be able to talk to it, Strava?
What was that?
No, we haven't managed to actually interrogate the last group, so if we had managed to capture one, would you still be able to interrogate it?
Oh yeah,
One
I'd
more.
be happy to.
There we go.
As you all,
And, oh, sorry. Don't forget your temporary HP on your character tokens and everything. 6. Yes.
Exactly.
Holy shit!
as
Why
you all,
did we go here again?
as you all walk out,
It's good. It's training.
you see the veritable army of demons and devils surrounding you all. And you notice that there's some of the buildings there around have already been starting to be burned. This is kind of just the inner, where the inner tower would have been. As you guys come out, Kai's like, I'll handle the north and the east. Can you all take the rest?
Yes.
That we can do. We could also funnel them into the underground too if they try to get down there.
The only problem with that, and you
Is
watch
moving
as
the
their
house.
like all the demons are like, as they see their prey, is
Fireballs.
that the door's not in the, and that would mean there'd be 40 to 60 people left to their death.
Well, let's get to fighting then.
Yep. We've got each other. And Mila will give a roar and
Who's with me?
shapeshift with intimidation.
Who's with me in taking the south side?
Ow!
Now that I am.
Yes,
Oh.
Abra.
Yeah, get him, Avra.
Actually, speaking of, tell me if that large one gets any closer. I should be able to quickly take it out.
Okay.
Asger's going to go Asger mode.
I would like
Well, I
you
guess-
all to. Oh, wait 1 second. Say that. Let's actually activate the initiative tracker. Delete.
I was going to say, the Dark Mistress? Excuse me?
She's dead.
Dark Mistress has come back as a wraith, looking for revenge.
Can you all please roll some initiative for me?
Time to kill your mom round 2.
I mean, at that point, I don't think we'd have a choice. Oh, hey! Oh, oops. I forgot to click okay again. I keep doing that.
I'm really sad. So like I rolled, and then I saw somebody else's roll, and I thought that was my roll, and then I was like, oh wait.
And then you saw your roll and was like, I vote.
Now it registers. All right. Am I keeping that too, or am I going with the first one?
Whichever one it worked on.
All right.
So I rolled each one.
Anthony, are these tokens correct?
I'll just redo it.
What do you mean?
Always.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I looked to the side where I was planning on going. There's 3 certain somethings in there that I don't like, and then there's a 4th something over there that I really don't like. Like,
There's a lot of things I don't like I can probably quickly kill.
I guess there's 4 of them down south.
Action.
gonna die.
I mean, if we can all stay in like a little,
I can help.
10-foot radius, I think
Is that
we
a
can
wolf?
stay.
Is that a werewolf? With the unicorn head?
Oh yeah.
That's a hyena.
Mm-hmm.
Abra,
I can
stop
close
clawing
off the
at it.
west or the south a bit.
What? Are those night elves with what the heck? Beards that are plants?
I mean, it could also
Oh,
be custom
I'm rolling
monsters or
those
like.
and it's not even bringing them up. Okay.
And this is the best dream ever.
And that's a lot of imps. Those imps are going to be throwing firebolts like crazy.
Very good. Very good.
Word to my token. As everyone knows, if you're within the aura, you need to make a saving throw. You get a +2. I think.
Okay.
+2.
Unless you're an enemy of Asger, and then you get a -2.
I don't think that Asker's gonna be messing around with that right now.
Nope.
And does it look like Asker's going towards the west?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay. Well, fortunately, I can help you out a little bit. Whenever we're ready to start initiative, or
One more moment.
I can
yeah, I
attempt
figured
to
you
help
have a
taking
couple
it.
more monsters.
I could attempt to help take out the big guy if you need that.
Do you want to swap sides then? Do you want to take the west and me and Tristan will take the south?
Up to
No.
you.
No, You'll see what I'm doing to kind of help you guys like manage to stem the flow, because it's a choke point that I can sort of cut a bit. I can't stop everything that's already come in past it though.
Makes sense.
So
What's that
that
trying
kind of
to?
helps you guys clean up and get less surrounded, or at least surrounded by injured enemies at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll need to actually go south. I'll be able
yes.
to take care of the south and
The two of us need to go south.
okay.
And this will be a fun time because we leveled up recently and I got a whole another few character sheets to manage in this ever-growing list of forms.
Alright.
And I need one more token.
Cypher, give support fire to whoever needs it, and the Strava, well, we'll need you to focus on healing. If you're willing.
What was that one more time?
Cypher is probably going to need to do some support fire to whoever needs it, and Strava will likely need to do healing to who needs it.
Well, we'll see.
Like
The main priority is keeping the monsters off of the two of them, because I don't think they have more than 100 health between them.
Yeah, that's why I know Cypher is a wizard or warlock. Warlock. So yeah, he can.
Cypher's a wizard.
Oh, wizard. Okay.
Wizard. So yeah, he
Sorry.
can just give support fire quite easily to any one of us. I don't remember what spells Strava has, but
Shirku, did you take that plate armor that we found?
was I given it?
Okay.
It's just party looted, I think.
Yeah, Cypher took it, but I don't remember anyone giving that to me.
Cat, I love you.
That'd be really
why do
handy
you wanna
right
kill
now.
us?
But
Said I love you to the cat.
Oh, that makes
But-
sense.
But yeah, that'd be really handy right now. However,
Ask your DM for grace.
Are we all ready?
Yeah.
As ready as we're going to be.
Mila.
Yes. So, Mila valiantly leads this counterattack with an area of spike growth to the west as vines and thorns burst out from the building and sort of cut off about this area in a 20-foot radius. Yeah. So here, just getting all sorts of stuff in there. And it's basically anything that moves within the area takes 2d4 damage per 5 feet that they move.
Yo.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it'll definitely be helpful for the smaller fry.
Yeah. About like that. A little bit more into, yeah. And don't worry about, like, I'm not trying to hide it or whatnot. It's not a trap, it's just a difficult terrain sort of thing. Oh, that's actually really wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
There you go. There's your spike growth. And that's on the.
On fire.
And that should help out whoever's going for that side quite a bit, actually.
And then I would like to, use my bonus action Wild Shape into an Ankylosaurus and roar the Fight Me challenge
Ooh,
to the critters.
that
Oh
is a
yeah,
big
and I'll just put
creature.
myself in the corner. Here we go.
The new form looks great, Mila.
Ah! Yes. And, yeah. And then if you'll allow for unsettling usage,
DC 15 wisdom save.
yeah. To try and spook and or aggro.
I'm doing
These
one
guys.
save for each type of creature. What's
That's
the
fine.
range?
It's...
Okay.
I think it's things that can see me.
Ooh, that's everything.
Well, I don't think the stuff on, like, the north side, necessarily.
So the imps are fine. They
Okay.
rolled
They're
really,
used to
really
being
well.
cannon fodder.
That they are. That
It'll
they
be
most-
fun to batter them with my knob tail into the sky.
Here.
As I rumble the ground beneath my feet.
Succeeds. The spine devils succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Bearded devil. Not immune to fear.
Mm-hmm.
Bearded devils have failed.
Yeah.
Meanlock has failed. And owls are good. Abishai is very good.
Yeah, and that's going to be it for my turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the Gorillin.
Helps a lot.
It does. It means that they're not going to be moving any bit closer to you.
We'll be moving closer to them.
Yes.
It's just they take points of damage for it, if I remember correctly. No
Yes,
save.
No save. It's 2d4 per 5 feet. Unless they're flying, I guess. But yeah.
And
for
it's
every
difficult
5 feet,
terrain.
It's 2d4. And it is difficult terrain, so their movement is reduced.
Oh, it's been a while.
Unless they have, ranger classes? To have the woodland path move through difficult woodland terrain freely.
Can you please roll me
Ooh.
16d4?
Yes! I think it's thinking for a moment with that many
It
dice.
just starts going.
Ooh, that's a lot of
So many
fours.
fours.
It is not a very happy camper.
As Asker and the party just see these beautiful vines just rip and tear.
And it's a large creature. Like,
Mhm.
it's a bloody mess now. Like, it's basically what it is that's running at you is a 4-armed ape that's like
Oh.
bony and like protrusions, like it's been infested with like a demon. And it's just like, "Ugh," and it's all bloody as it's getting there, and it's like, oh.
Well, I believe it has plenty of fight left in it, but yeah, I feel validated.
Kai is going to cast Wall of Force.
Oh, that's a lot of fours.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're just seeing my roll there as a Strava. It is very good. 9 fours out of 16. Mm-hmm.
Did we lose?
Nope.
And
Still
yeah, and by being like a huge creature, I'm hopefully kind of covering Zastrava and Cypher's left or right flank a bit there. Mm-hmm.
It's not working. Okay. Either way, he basically watches. He summons forth a wall, and it just kind of goes and kind of traps off the north ones for a little bit, and then he walks over to this side, pulling out his blade and starting to dance and move and sway with his things. That is it for him. Spine Devils. They're gonna take. Each of them will take a 2d4 that are over here, as they're starting to fly up. So can you give me 2d4?
Yeah. As they escape the grasping vines.
You.
It's working on it. 4 damage total.
Okay. And fly here, 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 here.
That's a lot of flying units.
These ones all come over this way. Is that they're not afraid of the Ankylosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Line
Yeah.
up and get bonked. And if you are attacking, the AC that you are going for, as far as armor class, it's going to be 15. 1-5.
Okay. So. And
I wish I had that new armor now.
okay. So let's see. There's.
You just have to kill them first.
Yep.
While I tank.
4 within range of you. Does a
15.
yeah 15. So yes. Funny went away. Miss. So they all
Bouncing
start.
off of the thick bony plates.
Yep, they're trying to like bite into you, and it's like shattering a part of their teeth and stuff. And then they try and fork you with their forks, and are like, nope, it's not working. And then the
I am in
ones
tank mode.
that are at range, does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Mila.
D6.
I'm here to be a tank. That is what I have built my shifter to do.
You take 28 points of damage as they all launch their spikes at you from their tail spine.
Okay.
And then for the other ones, they're all going
Didn't
to...
format the HP. All's good.
Let's go. They're gonna see. Let's go Asker. Asker does a 19.
Nope.
And then does a 17. Nope. You notice that they start launching spines, and you put up your shield, and you just feel on it. And that is it for them. Shirku, it is your turn.
All right. So how far up are these ones, basically, that are attacking Mila?
They're about 5 feet in the air. Well, within
perfect.
range.
I can.
Was it 28 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
So I can definitely walk over here and just take attack on this guy. And yes, I'm purposely baiting them out.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I gotta do an extra roll of +10 because these are demons. I think it was.
Yeah, make that 2d10.
2d10?
Yeah,
Nice.
you may have hit 10 over their AC.
Oh,
Actually, don't even worry about it. I'm just looking at that HP, that damage.
Yeah, they were like imps, right? So it's just.
so I'm gonna use my extra attack to hit this one.
Yeah, you just came up and just cleaved it with your halberd.
But yeah, I'm gonna go after that other one now. I'm guessing it's still in range.
Yep.
Even though it's 5 foot up.
None of them
Alright.
are too high up.
Mila gives an approving rumble.
It's
It's dead.
Nice.
So cleave one, move around your axe, cleave the halberd, and cleave the other one through the air. This is
just
what
a
Shirku's
casual
meant to
training
do.
session.
And then I am gonna take the tunnel fighter stance as my bonus action.
Very nice.
Mhm.
Very, very nice.
And from there, I end my turn, good sir.
You have Polar Master now, don't you?
Yes.
Oh,
I've
this is
always-
about to be bad.
I've always had it.
This thing comes over, flies up over here, and is watching.
You're gonna see a massacre.
Which creature? At the bottom left. A creature
Nope.
flies up onto the roof.
Yo.
Okay.
And are you ready to roll more d4s, Mila?
Always.
What's your speed? What's your speed?
Doing my best to help Asker out, holding off that entire flank.
5. Oh, 10? 10d4.
Mhm. 26.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Really just trying to be a pain in my butt right now.
It needs to be the cat show.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think those vines was just do so far.
Cowbell.
And I will
Only
say
we
you
had-
guys did also
Oh,
see...
you're breaking the fan's heart getting rid of Abra there.
It's true. I apologize. You did see the Spine Devils launch attacks at Kai, but they're not hitting Kai. Your AC
Yeah, so-
is not high. Or attacks is not high enough. The one over here. There.
And Opportunity attack.
Yeah, you watch as the gnoll kind of like goes running across on all fours.
That's not a demon, is it?
Not really. It's a gnoll. It's close. It's kind of its own thing.
Kind of like
Either
a
way.
goblin-ish.
Slap.
You did you roll an extra d10.
All right. Slap.
As it like comes running at you, you just cleave its head in two.
I cleared it too just by just stabbing it.
Bearded Devil's turn.
I'm going to start keeping a body count now. Did anyone else kill anything other than Shirku at 3 right now?
No.
No.
Okay. I mean, you guys have plenty of opportunities. I'm just getting it started.
Tunnel
I got
fighter.
an elf and a dwarf.
Thank you, Kitchen.
Yeah.
You want a
And this is where Tunnel Fighter shines.
He's going.
Attack for opportunity.
You have 3 attacks of opportunity that you get to do.
Oh, 3? Okay.
trying to give you chin scratches?
Okay,
Mhm.
that's all 3.
Give me 1 second. Switching over to see it. 2 of those hit 10 over AC. 1 of those didn't. Each of them get an extra D10 though.
Alright, so
Or 2 of them get 2d10. 1 of them gets 1d10.
let's start with the first 2. Actually, rolled low. Well, rolled better.
Woohoo.
Kitten.
Actually, no, that's only 2 opportunity attacks.
Oh, 2? Okay, you can. And
Um,
ignore one of them then.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the last one. Okay.
Okay.
Italy.
Yes.
9, 18 D4.
Will roll.
Which one's attacking?
They're running through my vines. And
Ah, okay.
my little death trap over there. 47.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna double that for both of those, and then 10 D4.
And that reminds me, this one was hit, wasn't it?
Yes.
I have Sentinel.
27 for the 10d4.
So those 3 kind of rush out of it and finally get out of the bramble. All of them look pretty cut up from that.
It is a Paradise Island special.
We just
And
need 3 more of them.
these 2, now that they're in range, you see them pull out their glaives, Shirku,
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
and they are going to attack.
Woohoo!
That's a hit. And that's a hit.
Both of those hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Both of those hit.
2 of them, so 2d10. Can you make me 4 Constitution saving throws?
4. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch.
Feel free to back up next to me, Zastrava, because there's a lot incoming.
It's a good day.
So you
time to
take
relax.
30 points of damage as they
Ow.
start cleaving.
Give me calculator.
You can just hit minus 30
You-
in your HP.
I also have temporary points, so that's 20.
Oh, that's right. I need to add
And-
that in.
You watch as the blood, so 24 points of hit damage.
24. Okay.
The blood that as they start cutting in doesn't seem to be stopping for 3 of the hits. We'll get to that at the start of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's all their movements. Imps. Mila, you mind giving me... I guess they're a little bit smaller, so they go through it twice. 44?
Mm-hmm. Rolling. Get those triangles out here.
Okay.
That's 9 damage.
The army swarm of imps comes out. They're not looking very good whatsoever up there.
The plants are underfed.
This army swarm of imps.
Need more electrolytes.
I thought it was
What
best being gas.
Really more iron, but yes.
Got it.
What's your toy?
Okay.
Yes, kitten?
They all fly up over here. 4 of them enter your range, Shirku.
4 of them? Alright.
Yes.
I wasn't sure because you said fly.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
One of them's gone.
2, 3, 4.
So that's another 4 for Shirku. So total 7.
Those guys double move. One of them is still in range.
Oh.
Not of
Okay.
Shirku.
Oh, okay.
For them. Their turn. So Mila.
Mm-hmm.
Is a 16 hit?
Yes. It
Take
does, in fact.
What happened to your toy?
$15. 18 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And a Constitution saving throw for you. And then
Yeah.
Strava and Cypher, you notice that they're starting to swarm around you.
Ah.
Yes, yeah, you just pass.
Mm-hmm.
These 3 are going to try and avenge their brothers. Can you make 3 more attacks for me, Shirku?
3 more?
Heal as the imps,
Flight of the Valkyries, play it. Flight of the little imps. What? Ooh!
One's alive. The other 2 are not alive. One
With
lived.
2 more. 1, 2.
But you still... No, you missed it. So
Yeah,
it will attack you.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
Shirku.
will.
I'm pretty sure he just hit you. Can you make me a Constitution
Oh,
saving
no.
throw?
This one has plot armor.
Oh no!
Yay.
It's going to be the one to survive this whole combat.
Oh, that'll be
Comes the
hilarious.
big bad evil guy.
That one imp who was like, "You killed everyone I love."
You succeeded. You do take
Oscar knows how this works.
16 points of damage, though. Both
16?
piercing and poison.
Me?
No, Shirku.
Okay, sure.
And I am bleeding too, so that's horrible, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Doesn't feel
Okay.
nice.
Which means I'm gonna go down the next turn.
Do you need to scooch closer to Zastrava and Cypher?
Yeah, I was gonna do that if I survive.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's it for the imps. Cypher and Zastrava, you did not roll well on initiative.
No, we did not.
And I think
That
it's kind of
four is not
flavorful
gonna
too
help
because
me.
they were bringing up the rear.
she's going to run past you, Asker. It looks like from your perspective that she's running away from the imps that are charging.
Cowardly.
And then she does how much damage? I forget. Shirku, you watch as she comes up and ends up stabbing the one that was just pierced your skin, and she just stabs through it with her shadow blade, and then conjures up a ball of darkness. Takes a step into that, and she is in her ball of darkness now.
Thank you.
Darkness, darkness, darkness.
I say as I'm coughing up blood from bleeding, probably internally.
And then you watch as she's in there. Not gonna do a lot, but it'll hit. They're immune to poison, so just 9 points of damage. You watch as a bolt comes flying out and hits one of the other imps that just hit Mila.
Nice.
Actually, wait. It's 10 over its AC. Never mind. It kills another imp.
Yay!
Asker.
Was I able to take angel form before starting initiative?
Yes.
Sweet. In which case, I'm going to take a step right here. Bonus action, I'm going to use Champion's Challenge. So, I need basically everything over here to make me a wisdom save. As
Within
Asker
30
just
feet?
goes- Yep.
Who's all within 30 feet of you? Imps.
Stepped over here specifically. Be able to get
Okay.
all of these
Imps,
motherfuckers.
devils, and... Okay.
Yeah,
And
pretty
then-
much everything over there. And
These fuckers do.
What's your
I
save
guess not
DC?
this one guy in the corner.
Not very high.
What's your-
13.
13? You notice they're all looking at you.
Good.
Easy bait.
Asker is going to just this it's just this giant flourish of the wings and just Clomine's light shall smite you in this very divine sounding voice. I need to do this. And then so that's 5, 10, 15. And then I'm going to start cleaning up over here with some of these imps. Beer time.
That misses.
You know, if I were smart, I would have flanked it. I have multi-attack, though.
That'll hit, and with your extra damage, will kill the imp.
Perfect.
Woo!
And then I will move there.
Oh.
It made more sense to kill that one. So then I
Okay.
can move here. I can protect from these two. And give
Everyone.
protection more of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And just Asger and just this divine voice will turn to Tristan and just go, I have their attention. They shall come for me. Strike
Oh,
them
no.
From
down.
for your honor, I will kill them all. Let's see. Yep, that's what I was worried about. For the mean lock.
Mm-hmm.
You're
20,
right.
25. 10 more D4.
Let us shred. And having the niche things just right. 26.
Ouch.
Woohoo.
Very nice. That one is not looking very happy.
Excellent. And it
Hey,
still has more to go.
Hey, Shirku.
Uh-oh.
Once entered your range. That doesn't get the +10, and let me double check. It's technically yes. Yeah. You do get an extra D10.
Nice, nice.
Okay. And its movement stops. Zastrava.
Alright. So, let's see how to do this. Nobody's really hit anything from the north yet, right?
The north is walled off right now.
All of force, yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's just not on the map.
Yeah. I couldn't get the wall of force to look right, and I was like, I'm not dealing with it. I was like,
No problem. And I'm going to cast Poison Flame and kind of like going. Let's see, I guess I should have moved a little bit. I'm going to try and hit.
it has a long range.
Yeah, but if I don't want to hit the Leonin, so I need to step past him, right?
No? Not if you like do it.
No?
This is the
Okay, like shooting up. Alright. So
Yeah.
I want to hit it somewhere in like this-ish area to hit as many as possible.
Is this the area that you're looking at?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius.
And it's half save for half damage?
That sounds fair.
If I remember correctly.
What
Which spell
spell
is
is
it?
Fireball, but it's like poison flame in mine.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the
Every
imp,
creature must make a dex saving throw.
yep, the imps succeed, but half of 26 still obliterates them because they
How
all
many
had.
did Strava get? 3. Was that 6 or 7?
I think 7. The bearded devils rolled a nat 1, which means that's doubled or maximized, and then so they're dead. So that's 3 more. These guys, 11, 6, 8. I'm assuming you have a decent dex, right? What's your saving throw DC?
Me?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. What? Oh, 16. I'm so sorry.
You're
I
good.
completely like
1, 2,
down there.
Oh yeah, it's at the bottom. Nice.
4, 5, 6. 6 more
So 6 more. What type?
of the spine devils.
Spine devils. Okay.
As you just watch as Strava just would you like to describe it?
Yes, I open my mouth and hurl a ball of poison, and as soon as it like arcs up and catches the air, it ignites into like a purple ball of like purple and green flame, and then just whoosh. Straight out.
Nice.
as it goes whoosh, you just watch as all of them burn.
Do I catch onto fire any of Mila's plant growth so it could spread further?
Roll a d100. Because it is magical. That's where I'm like,
Ooh.
Okay. It does catch fire. We'll see where that takes us by the top of the next round.
Very fair. I'm sure everything will be out of there by then.
Cypher. Your turn.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of what to do. I built myself more for targeted attacks.
Same.
Oh yeah, and you'll get those, I'm sure, with the bosses incoming.
I caught the other chunky boy.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Unless you have a stream.
So
No.
a big fat pussing zombie is just gonna rip out of the ground, roaring, "Ah! Gibson's back for it!"
Yeah.
But yes, Gibson appears right there.
Right where? Did you summon him?
Yep.
Oh, hi, Gibson.
And he's got Festering Aura. Any creature other than you that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit must succeed a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC or be poisoned till the start of its next turn.
Okay.
And then he gets a turn right after me, and he gonna whack this boy right here.
One of the unwhacked ones. Got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll most likely hit unless you have a -4.
No, he doesn't, luckily.
We are blessed today with some good zombie time. Also, very Halloween thing. Get some spooky, scary.
Alright.
Might lag a bit,
So-
just a warning.
Okay. Well, you have a little bit until your turn comes up. Hmm.
Hits him for 10. Whack. With a big meaty arm.
Boom. He's not happy about that, but it doesn't look like it affected him too bad. That was your turn? Okay. Tristram, being very confused. That should be. Sorry, I just heard my cat getting into something. He was like,
Yep.
shield and sword, ready to go against the horde, and then he just watches it all goes and ignites in front of him, and he's like,
Maybe help the one who did it. Stab.
that was a brilliant tactic, looking at you, Zastrava, and then he's gonna come
Aww.
here.
Ooh, that would be spicy if the Strava became Asker's biggest love rival.
And
Betrayal.
Want
all
the
around.
mother figure or the princess?
he's going to take his long sword and stab at one of the imps. 7, so that'll hit. 7, 11. That is enough to kill that one. As he swipes at it right in front of you, and then checking. He's
And
then.
I shall say, what an excellent use of your blade.
I have trained for many a year. And he like kind of like steps around you as he swipes at the other one. That's going to be a 15, which hits. Another 12 points of damage. And that is all for him. Mila.
Yes. And so I don't know if I have the strength, but I kind of want to like try and tail whack. I'm not on the clicker. Like one of these guys like into Shirku's range to like trigger Tunnel Fighter, just whap. Because this has an attack that if they fail a strength save, it knocks them prone.
Well.
So leave that to you. But yeah, going to make an attack on one of the lower ones. Oh, out.
That'll hit.
And yeah, make a strength save for me, please. I'll be whomped.
Let's see. Level, I know you don't have a high strength. Does a 5 succeed?
No.
Shirku,
Did 14.
would you like to slaughter?
Yes, I would.
As you watch
As we,
as the
as I
others.
play baseball.
I just see this whack and I go, "Oh, you sneaky Mila. I like your style." Whack.
Because we're used to working together, so just
And
whomp.
thankfully, it's prone. So
Yeah, it is. It did just get knocked prone, so you do have advantage. I was about to say you missed. That'll hit,
even more damage.
and that'll kill it.
Whack.
Hell yeah.
So you
Oh,
watch
that's
as the Ankylosaurus like rotated around, whacked it in the back of its head, it fell down into your range, and you're just like, and decapitate.
Where it's just one of those like Battle of the Titans thing where it turns around and just whomping it all the way around. And I will mark that as 1 for me.
Oh, hello. I see you
And,
met my friend. She has very big tail right now. And I have, and this is my other friend, Mr. Helbert.
And I guess if I could possibly save like my move action, because I haven't moved at all, to like if Shirku does like go down to like 5-foot step, I don't know, body block a little bit so they don't like coup de grace him.
Okay.
These numbers. And that's it for me. But not getting in his way while he's up.
And
Mhm.
can you please roll me 4 more d4?
Ooh,
I will
4.
roll 44.
44, yes.
How much
I
damage
think
was
the
that?
Strava. I think Strava beat me in the body count.
For now, yes.
Oh, yeah, attack.
Body count is in the D&D chat. With most of the party was like 1 or 2, and we have standout Shirku with 9 and a Stravo 3, 6, 7, 13.
It's running there. It is not looking happy as it kind of gets cut up even more. Oh, and then it charges over here. Oh,
Mhm.
gosh darn it.
Oh, it's enraged.
Yo,
Yo.
it looks
Slap. Oh.
Oh, tragic.
you just barely missed it. Gonna come there and with its thing
Mhm.
as it charges down.
Yeah, fight me.
Okay.
What terrifies me is now Anthony knows that we can handle this much stuff.
Oh, with help.
I
with
got a
help.
question
I
before
had
I
a-
finished. What is it attacking?
Uh,
That is an important
Mila.
question. Yes.
Okay, I'd like to use my actual
Reaction.
Yes, because I have Sentinel.
So only the bite and one of the claws hits.
So
Unless
that
it has
hits.
advantage.
And that thing
Does it
is.
have advantage? I guess that is like flanking, so.
And is that thing a demon?
Not really, but yes, but not. Yeah, it would count as
Okay.
it. Don't worry about the extra damage, Shirku. I have.
If you have advantage, everything hits.
Sentinel. What's the exact rules of Sentinel when involving with the interrupting an attack? Does it interrupt, or is it?
It doesn't interrupt the attack. It just does damage to the attacker.
Okay.
Yeah,
It stops movement. Like his movement is now 0. So after this attack, if he tried to move any more, he couldn't because his movement is 0.
And it allows me to attack whoever's attacking my ally that doesn't have Sentinel as a reaction.
Okay. So the damage is going through first.
Yep.
And then you're killing it. It had 1 HP left.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So
Tragic. So I'm going to take a lot of damage.
what's your AC?
15. So if you have advantage, you hit on all of them.
Yep.
If you don't, you hit 2.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I tried to save it from hurting Mila too much earlier, but
It's all good.
And then it takes one bite of you, and as it's taking Shirku, you've been going like a flurry. You're just a nick of a second too late to hit it and kill it as Mila.
And Mila will pop next to Shirku.
and then I just do a quick pivot of the blade and just come back down after that miss.
Mila, can you make me 5 con saves?
Ooh.
Yeah. Does because I would have popped out after a couple of hits, would that affect the efficacy of the attacks? Or no, the AC is the same in both forms. Okay. And so 5 con saves with plus 2,
I don't even know if you
believe,
would have popped
from
out through
Asker.
the attacks. You had how much HP left?
I only had 20 HP in the
Okay.
Ankylosaurus form, so
Yeah, so it would have been about
yeah, I
halfway
would have
through.
popped out. Yep. So 1
My phone
with
charger.
like plus 2 on top of them because of Asker. Oh, still fail. 1, 2,
It's like I'm trying to help.
oh yeah,
What?
4,
What?
5.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gone. Bramble is gone. You watch as the fire
Mhm.
just fizzles out and like kind of like has nothing to burn on anymore as the bramble disappears.
Yep. Which is fine.
Kai's turn.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to
I should have had my echo out earlier so I could just use my Sentinel for both. That'd be great.
It's okay.
you watch as he just teleports over here. He like takes a step and like fire erupts where he comes. And then all of them. And then he just casts something and you watch as a sickening green glow starts to happen.
And we're all going to die.
We got this.
I mean, out of all of us, I'm probably the closest one to dying.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mila, probably the closest.
And that's Guy's turn. Well, Guy's actually going to spend a move action to come up here and drop the wall of force and be like, and just kind of challenge them to come to him. Spine Devil's turns. Save. Gosh darn it.
Please let all the spine devils that were in range be caught in that Champions Challenge.
Everything that was caught by the Champions Challenge is basically dead.
Aside from some of the demons over here were in range.
I think that Asker was mainly directing it towards the left side.
Fair.
These ones over here too. It was anything within 30 feet of me.
But you were further over on the other side still too.
I was standing right there, which still should have made.
Yep.
Those
Yeah, it was just like two of them.
Okay.
Yep. Just
There,
those
at least-
upper two.
Oh, you got this.
Semi-interested. Yep. I
Uh,
missed this guy. He was a little too far up, but
Here then. Here.
And
well,
I know she has full arm mastery.
I was like, first one gets an attack of opportunity when he steps up.
Oh, hey, I get attacks too.
You get 3 attacks, Shirku. Asker gets 1.
Asker,
That'll
please,
hit.
you first.
She's already rolled. How
Uh,
much extra damage do you do? 6?
that was what I was double checking. I think so.
It's your level.
Yep.
It's still alive. It's not looking pretty, but it's still alive.
And I believe she also has Sentinel.
Yeah.
It's gonna attack it other than me.
Asker doesn't have reach though.
Alright. Alright, my turn. 1,
Oh, did it
Two,
hit me for damage?
3.
Not yet.
Oh. That last one
Okay.
definitely misses.
Yes, it does. The other 2, one of them just hits. One of them deals an extra damage. Don't worry about it for either of them. They're both dead.
2 more for Shirku.
2 of them dead. As far as these guys go, though, so against Asker,
The 22 hits.
yeah, yes, it does. And you take
Oof. Oof, oof.
6 points of piercing damage. And then against Mila,
Mm-hmm.
10 and a 8.
No, not quite.
They
I'm
just-
hoppy and small now.
Oh, and I have one more against.
Boing, boing, boing.
Yeah, he's just like stabbing at you with his pitchfork, trying to bite at you. You're just like, nope, nope, nope.
Yep.
I forgot one more round against Asker. 21?
21 hits.
4 points of damage as it stabs at you with the fork.
No, there's only 2 more spine devils to move.
Oh yeah, forgot about them over there.
That's 1
Asker,
attack for me.
Yeah, his turn to them and just
That's
death.
2 attacks for me.
Yep.
Slap, slap.
Both of them have died. I don't even need you to roll the other d10.
Mhm. 2 more down.
Okay. Shirku, your turn.
And you did mention bleed damage, so
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
you're welcome.
Mhm.
You take another 5 points of damage.
All right.
What sort of percentage of health are you at, Shirku?
Percentage?
Like vaguely, like 100%, 75, 50, 25, 0.
Almost dead.
Yeah, okay. Good to know. I will work on that if it comes back around to me.
All right. For my turn, I'm going to use my halberd to finish these two off. Or at least try to. First, let's go after this guy. Hopefully that hits.
That it will.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if the damage is enough.
Give me an extra d10. Alright, it's still standing. Not looking pretty. You've already hit it a couple of times.
All right, so with my extra attack, I'm going to... I'm actually going to see if I can't free up the guy that's next to Mila.
That'll hit, and that'll kill it. You go and just slice it in half as it's stabbing at Mila.
All right, with that done...
Did I take damage?
Nope. You got
Nice.
saved.
Nice.
With that done, I'm actually going to use my action surge. And I am going to hit this one again. Ooh.
That'll kill it.
And then I'm going to go straight after the other one with the halberd.
That'll hit.
Extra d10 because it's a demon. That's 11 damage.
It's still standing.
Alright, with that done, I don't have breathing room here.
Can move towards the squad.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
move
think it's
over
melee.
here.
As you exit his threatening range,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to take a stab at you with his glaive.
Yeah. Let's see if he hits.
7 plus... Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay. He misses widely with you.
Alright, I am going to use my second wind. I
Nice.
need to read up on that real quick again. That's
You gain
1d10.
1d10 plus fighter level HP.
Alright, let me remove that from the list.
Alright.
Roll
Is
a
that all
D10.
for you, Shirku?
And my left higher level is 6, so that is 9 health.
Mm.
Yep, I can't do anything else.
That
Mhm.
guy's turn. He's going to... You watch as just like a cloud of darkness just appears around him.
Oh, crap.
Nothing else.
Why, that might be your sister.
No.
Oh, it's spooky time. Tanaruk.
You know, it's a good sign when you can't tell if the evil magic's coming from Shirku's sister or the enemies we're fighting.
I know who it's coming from.
Or the big bad evil guy. You forget this potential flavor asker.
Yep, it's this guy down here.
I mean, like, I can tell that, but like, Asker seeing magical darkness, just like, that could be her. or that monstrosity up there.
It's definitely the monstrosity.
This guy is not very happy. Since someone had him go through a lot of spikes.
Oh, the spike.
He's going to rush over up. Actually,
Stabby.
oh, yep.
Stabby,
So
stabby.
you're using your reaction
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
because you did
Stabby.
not use your did not set up tunnel
Yeah.
fighter.
That's the bonus action to use. Set
Yep.
that one up, so I can't do that. Stabby. Ooh.
Oh, this time you hit really hard. An extra 2d10 of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Stabby.
22 damage.
Yeah, 22 damage, and it can no longer move.
It didn't plan to.
Did it die?
Nope.
Okay.
It's still pretty beefy.
Ooh, it has great sword. Ouch.
Yup, it's a giant, like, it's a hulking mass. It's basically a little bit bigger than your Leonin friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad that I
Am
didn't
I
kill
able
it.
to get in a tail whip with that bite?
Nope,
So.
because he's attacking Shirku's sister.
Oh, okay. Ah, damn.
Who's in a cloud of darkness, thankfully.
Yep. So he does have disadvantage, but he still hits. You hear a oof as something goes and as he swings his giant greatsword through the darkness.
So his great sword manages to hit. That's not good.
Yep.
Bearded devils. So they need to make a con saving throw?
I think that's what Cypher said. For
What did Cypher
the
say?
gross poison AoE constitution.
Poison deal. It just says they're poison.
If they fail their saving throw?
They're poisoned until their next turn.
I didn't hear most of that.
They're poisoned until their next turn.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
They're all gonna look at the zombie thing that's there that they didn't remember seeing there. And you watch as all three of them have their beards like lash out at it. 10.
No, they have disadvantage. Or
Yep.
so it would
I'm
be
aware.
neutral. Oh yeah.
10, 12, and 16 to hit. I don't know what his AC.
He's got an AC of 14.
16 will hit.
Nice.
Okay. Is 8 points of piercing damage. Is it still standing?
Oh, it's got 36 HP.
Okay.
Nice.
Seeing it's still
Oh
there,
boy.
they start ripping into it with its glaive.
Oh no.
Oh.
At least it's a good distraction.
9, 12 points of piercing damage, or slashing damage, and a Constitution saving throw.
No, not Cypher.
It's not Cypher.
Wait, not Cypher? Oh, his big bad guy.
I have to ask, is this a poison or a paralyzed? Is this a
Magical.
poison? Okay. Just checking.
So you guys all watch as the bearded devils just turn and just start swiping and like tearing and ripping into your friend who's been summoned.
He got a 5.
He has failed. Let me know when your next turn comes around.
Classic friend. The lone imp. I know there's a couple of imps on the right side. Okay.
There's some still around.
There were a couple of imps on that side.
Is this necrotic or
How many
poison
imps?
damage?
Let's see.
Just damage.
No, okay. Good.
How many imps were there? Like 5?
Yeah, they're all dead. They all failed their save to Sickening Radiance.
Oh yeah. But I have a scorecard to fill.
Are you counting Kai's as on the scorecard?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys too. They have
Guy's gonna have the highest scorecards out of everybody.
Not so far.
Oh, he will. He will.
Until
Strava just needs another
cast
good
fireball.
AoE. Yep.
That's 60 points of damage. Okay.
Did something else die?
Yeah, the 3 bearded devils over there did.
Nice. 2 Kai.
Yep.
Okay.
There's the wall of force there that the other devils seem to be going over now.
Mhm.
Let's see. So it's now Nalzedi's turn. Nalzedi is going to...
So many dice.
Yeah. What's the AC? 14, so that's a glancing... Or no, that would be that because darkness. So you watch as a sword of shadow swipes out of the side of the darkness, digs into the Tanaruk, and like as it swipes, the shadow that she's in coalesces and like goes right into the wound, and then another shadow appears on top of her, and then she swipes at him again and pierces him again. Something I never got to do to you guys. Oh.
Well, kind of got
Ooh.
managed to do that with me, I think. Wait, no, you actually used the shadow.
Okay. Sorry. We had a disconnect there for a moment.
Yep. Sorry about that.
You're good. Just took me a second to reorganize things. And I did it slightly to you, just not like that. 41, 50, 58, 60. Tanaruk's dead. As she just takes 2 swipes into it. And then she's going to kind of come and stand. She moves like in the way of Shirku and Mila. Next up, Asker.
Of the 3 here, who looks the worst off?
Of the 3 that are enemies or allies?
Enemies.
This one. Well, the imp's an imp. This is the one
Yes.
that looks a little bit bloody.
I'll take a spear stab at that one. 17?
That'll hit. And you are you
13.
doing your extra damage? Okay. That one dies.
And then back end on this guy.
That misses.
God damn it.
It's just a little bit.
Extra attack.
That'll hit and that'll kill it.
I was trying to just like stab, backhand, stab, and it was just stab. Miss. Fuck you.
And I'm assuming Asker's doing lethal on all of this?
Oh yeah. Okay. Angel Asker doesn't care. She's not fazed by any of the blood. It's not. She is unresponsive.
Okay. Anything else, Asker?
That was my bonus. I could move. No. Pretty much where I'd want to be from protecting my friends.
Okay.
Quote unquote friends.
I'm protecting friend 1, friend 2.
That one runs at you. 2. This one's poisoned.
Test subject?
Yes.
Test subject.
Yes, me and Cypher are
This
test
one's going to barrel over your sister.
Oof.
Shouldn't that provoke opportunity attack from the sister?
Nope.
Ivy is like this.
Ah, fudge. This is gonna hurt.
Shirku, does a 9 hit your or wait, 14 hit your AC?
14? No.
Does a 16 hit your AC?
Barely.
So it matches?
It matches.
So you
You know what
take
that means?
4, 6, 8, 4 points of slashing damage. And can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh.
Good, great, good, very good. That's
you got a
good.
one this time.
You notice as it like digs its claws into you, you just like you start to get like a feeling of like you can't move your arm for a moment where it's sliced into you. And like it seems like that tries to creep along your entire body, but you steel yourself, shake it off, still standing, still strong.
Yeah.
Is this Strava?
Alright. Centered on this one up here. So we do not hit our grumpy old man. I am going to cast another ball.
Yeah, you still
Make sure to keep track of the kill count here.
you'd still be fine for that because I'm trying to think. I'm like, because you'd have to launch it up to get over the wall of force.
I can get closer if I need to.
You're fine. It's just making sure it's all of them.
I figure he can take care of the imps himself.
Spine devil. What's your saving throw? AC?
16.
Sorry, I can't see it while I'm doing this.
I understand.
15, spine devil fails. That will be a fail on the bearded devils. That'll be a fail on the mean lot. It's 25 points of damage.
Yes,
1,
it is.
2, 3, 4. 4 of them have died.
Ooh, and then I will look over my shoulder at Shirku and say, "Keep up the good work. You've got this." And I will give him a point of bardic inspiration.
Yes. And how many bodies does the Strava's pile?
4.
4.
Nice.
And then before we get to Cypher, I forgot someone else. Let's fail. What's the first level of exhaustion do? First level is just save attack disadvantage on rolls like perceptions and stuff like that, right?
I believe that also includes attack and saves.
This one comes rushing up on you guys.
Attack of opportunity?
Yeah, you haven't used yours yet, have you?
Nope.
That'll hit for 12 points of damage.
Level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. Disadvantage on attack rolls is at level 3.
You can add another kill count to Asker.
Nicely done.
Doing it. Yup.
Going to initiative today. Cypher, your turn.
Alrighty. I am going to cast Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get this party started. Hot.
The 3 I will target are, because they're the closest, 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
So anyway, I started blasting.
And someone just entered the fight.
It's a good time.
Yeah, I forgot to roll initiative on someone.
Fair.
It's fine. Most of his attacks would have been worthless now anyway. Oh yeah, it's a saving. You're waiting for me to make a saving throw, aren't you? I thought you were waiting on... Are you attack rolls or saving throws? Okay.
Well, I probably hit 2 out of the 3.
You hit that one. And you hit that one. And you missed the really weak one. So yes. Damage. Damage.
Oh, that was sad.
You tried.
It's true.
You did kill one.
Yes, get him on the board.
3 rays of fire fly up in the air and ping back down. But then Gibson gets to go. But he has a bad effect happening.
What does he have that's happening? Oh yeah, the save.
Yeah.
Gibson takes 7 more points of damage. As his wounds just seem to still leak. The arcane energy.
In all fairness, they're already leaking.
It's true. It's just leaking a little bit more.
And he's going to swing his big meaty arm at this guy.
Mm-hmm. Womp womp.
Does a 13 hit?
It does. Barely.
Oh. I wasn't expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
Was he poisoned?
No. Technically.
Oh, he wasn't poisoned from Gibson?
No.
Oh. 13 damage.
Okay. Gibson does a lot of damage.
Plus 9.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bethany has some competition.
Is that all for you, Cypher?
All good.
Big arm in the air and flat.
Cypher's like, you will give me attention. This is what you are supposed to do in life. Like, but kitty, no. Tristram is going to slice at the bearded devil real quick. That'll be a miss. And seeing that miss, he's going to then step there and then swipe at the bearded devil. That'll be a hit. And you watch as he hits, his sword starts to glow. And this thing does not survive that. And then he's gonna step over to here. It's a 10-foot radius for the aura, right?
The aura of protection, yeah.
Just to get you both in it. 3 of you in it. And
Nice.
while you're in his aura, you have a +4 to all of your saving throws.
Nice.
Awesome.
Sure. Got more charisma than some of us.
Yep.
Mila.
Going to take Shirku and do. Give me a moment. I have to check what spell slots I even have. Let me out. Okay, level 3. So patching up Shirku. For a bit here. Yeah, and it didn't. It's. I guess maybe my macro is set up wrong, but 8 + 3 + 2 + 4.
10, 20, 25.
17. Oh, 25? Thank you.
28, technically. Plus 4, so 32 points of healing.
Mhm.
Very nice.
22 for me. All
Yo.
right.
Yep, all for you.
Awesome.
And from there, I will
I'll be right back.
maintain position.
I'll be right back real quick.
And pass.
Okay. Tokens. Kai's going to walk away because he doesn't care about the attacks of opportunities from the imps. I'm not rolling because they would have to all roll nat 20s to actually hit him. That's the only reason I'm not doing that. And you watch as another sickening sphere comes down onto the map. And then he's going to walk a little bit more this way. And that'll be Kai's turn.
Oh,
Did Kai kill anything this turn?
Not this turn.
Is Kai casting the green auras?
Yes.
Ah, that makes me feel better.
Having to watch out what spells he uses.
I'm back.
Hello again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think your con save's that good. No, still fail. So that takes 22 points of damage. And then going to over here. Does use up the double move for him. That'll be all for the Dragoloth's turn. Who's up next? Sign Devils?
Uh-oh.
I think all the
Sign
Sign
Devils
Devils are
next.
dead. They are dead.
Nice.
I
Sure.
told you Kai would have more kills than me.
I think that was actually Strava that killed the last group of them. Shirku,
Oh.
your turn.
Yes.
Okay, Zastrava gets the most kills. All right, so
You still have some time to catch up.
yeah, first up, I'm going to spawn an echo right here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I know the boss. Yes, I know the boss is somewhere nearby, but Yeah, right here. And with that, I'm going to attack this guy. Let's go with an attack. I'll miss. Sadly.
You have advantage.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ooh, that'll hit.
Don't even worry about any more damage. That one is dead as you cleave it in half.
All right. And I'm going to use my Echo Fury. First one of this entire fight.
And which guy are you attacking?
This one.
Okay. Roll the hit with advantage.
Yes.
It's
Ping
dead.
pong time.
It had
And
1
then-
HP left. Cypher, you left it at 1 HP.
And then I am, of course, with my newfound energy, I am going to walk here, walk right here, and have my Echo walk here, out here, here, and I guess here. That should still be in 30 feet of me.
You-
Yep, exactly. And with that, I attack this guy with my extra attack at advantage. That's a demon, so
2 more d10.
oh. 9 extra damage, so that's 18 damage.
Okay. Still. That's the first time this one's been hurt.
Yeah. And then the Echo Fury on this one. Was also with advantage, so guessing that's double again.
Yo. So another 2d10.
That is a lot of damage. 27?
Still standing.
And I believe that ends my turn.
This one. In a while.
And
do.
yeah, so
I do.
Strava and Shirku are tied.
Not for long.
Not for long.
I like that energy.
Not for
And I'm
long.
bringing up the freer behind all the NPCs and everything.
You took a lot of the damage though so far.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my thing. And I also like shredded through a bunch of damage, really setting Zastrava up for a massive fireball. Pew! Pew!
And you also set me up for my own shred too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm happy being like support class. It's just like funny how the thing lines up and I'm behind Tristan, Kai, and Shirku's sister.
What I'm sad about is if I had gone faster, I could have buffed a lot of people.
Yeah. 'Tis the tragedy sometimes.
Oh,
Well, I tried to do like my usual funnel, and then Zastrava just went boom.
Oh.
Yeah.
You watch
yeah.
as the darkness moves down and creeps over the battlefield.
please
Shirku.
tell me that was.
Yeah. Next opportunity, I'm gonna try to dispel magic. So
Technically, Shirku, you get an opportunity attack at disadvantage if you want it.
Yeah, I mean, I have no choice at this point. I don't want to be hit by that thing. I'll be honest. Does a 15 hit?
It just hits.
Oh, thank goodness. I stop it from moving too close to me. All right. So that is.
Okay.
And that's also a demon?
can
Yeah.
I tell if this is like magical darkness?
It is magical darkness.
Okay.
So 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. I am just glad I stopped it from moving, though. Otherwise, I'd be hurting right now.
Map there. There we go. And okay. Imp's turn. Imp's die.
And Kale takes the lead.
That's 4 imps for Kai. Is she able to see in darkness? I feel like the answer is a no.
I mean, she's been attacking while sitting in darkness so far.
There's different levels of darkness.
Oh, this is magical darkness. She doesn't have devil's sight, does she?
Nope. But she will teleport. She last knew it was over. Things were over here. Now that she can teleport, giving her advantage on attacks. Let's see. Character sheet. Shadow sword. Shadow sword. Shadow sword. Shadow sword. Okay, so oh, it already has the advantage. I didn't need to worry about that. Okay. 22. Would have left one there, and that would be gone. So yeah, that one will be dead.
1 for the sister.
And then
Oh, and I think somebody's
that
a
one will
little
be
bit
dead.
nervous thrumming. It's coming through.
I don't hear it. So she kills 2 of them that are left there that she remembers were there.
Are you sure me and Mrs. Strava are even?
Yeah.
It shows
Your
she has-
sister's kills don't count for you, nerd.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at the scoreboard and it looks like she has 1 more than I do.
Ask her. Your
Oh
turn.
wait, no, it's because her name's longer. That's right. Okay.
Well, and some of the emotes are just a little wider than others.
Yeah. And her name is larger too.
I think I corrected for that.
Kai's going to look at you. You may want to go aid your other fellows. I have this.
And Asker's going to attack.
Ooh. Don't worry about rolling another dice.
Show.
What's up?
Well, means smiting time.
Because that's 11. So that'd be 11 plus 6 is 17. You said smite.
I did say smite, because
Are
I
you-
can add smite after I
Smite.
hit.
Yep.
Yo.
That is
What
the
level
blessing
of
of
spell slot
paladin.
are you burning?
I would like to spend a 2nd level spell slot.
Hell
So
yeah.
3d8, which is all
Yeah.
maximized, so 24. So roll another 3d8, please. 31, 41, 41, 49. Okay, 49 points of damage. It's still standing.
Is it?
Oh, it's still standing.
The issue is that I don't have mobile. So, next attack?
That thing's dead.
Nope. Doing it again. Another 2nd level.
Yeah!
So, okay, that would be 9, 15 plus 24,
I suppose that's one way
So-
to seduce.
29, or 24, 39, 39. Roll your 3d8.
I just didn't want to throw more numbers at you while you were still figuring out the numbers you had.
55. How do you want to do this?
Glorious.
I just want Kai to just be like, I've got this. Asger just angelic blank face just comes up and just like goes up a little bit, and there's just this like absolute like holy glow, and it's just this stab super fast. And on the second one, she just like comes completely down with it, and it's just her on top of its head with its thing in the ground. And then she just turns and is gonna start heading over to the other group, not saying a word.
Nice job, princess.
And that's as far as I can go. But the but the effect was there.
I feel like I missed an initiative. Oh, I deleted them.
Oops.
That's fine. They're all dead.
Alright. Another few for Kai.
Oh wait, okay, there they are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. They're all dead.
These guys are wait, they're dead?
Yeah, that sickening radiance was going to kill them all.
Gosh darn it. Those are supposed to be mine.
Just throw a fireball into the ball of darkness. It's fine.
It'll be perfectly fine.
Get your kill count up.
I mean, all we have statistically that we can see is this guy, right?
You can't even see him. Wait, yes.
I know he's there. Yes.
You know he's in the area.
Yep.
It is a level of complete darkness.
And he knows what his target.
Can I see anybody that's like in the complete darkness, or only the people on the fringe?
You can somewhat see Mila.
Okay.
And maybe Tristan, but
Nope.
nope.
That circle that's on the outside is the actual circle.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Good.
Well, it's my turn, right?
Yep.
If you want to, like, try to hold your action till I do, like, a dispel magic. And see how that goes.
I
Until
don't know
you
why
see
I
an
always roll
enemy.
on this. I'm sorry. I am going to do enhanced ability. Oh, I gotta touch somebody actually. So I'm just gonna walk up to stand between Cypher and Asker and just go, you guys totally have this. And since they're heading into like the dangerous unknown, I'm gonna give them Bear's Endurance and give them advantage on like, I don't know, Constitution checks. And they'll also get 2d8 temporary hit points.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
So they can each roll that and see, because I probably rolled terribly.
Bardic Inspiration and what else was what?
You said
Bear's Endurance. They got 2d6.
2d6.
And then I will look over at Mila for my bonus action and give her Bardic Inspiration.
Yes.
Like,
and that's
go,
an extra
Mila,
D4,
go.
right?
Hers is a
D6.
D6. D8?
D8. Yes. Sorry. My Sunday group has a bard with a D4.
They are low level
Okay,
bard.
I'm
And
better.
that's temporary hit
It's fine.
points, right?
That all for you as the Strava?
That's it.
Cypher.
That's
It's temp HP, yeah.
okay.
Not to you though, I don't believe.
Oh
No,
no.
Asker and Cypher.
Okay.
But you still have inspiration from earlier.
So I can't see in this magic darkness at all. The
Nope.
creature.
Darkness, darkness, darkness.
Darkness is the problem.
Doesn't stop your zombie's noxious aura, but
There's only one person in that noxious aura.
yeah. Well,
There's a lot of corpses around, right?
What?
There's a lot of demon corpses around.
They have bones, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. So,
he's scary.
just in case we need more help, I'm gonna snap my fingers, and bones are gonna kind of start ripping out of the corpses, and 2 skeletons are gonna pop up behind me.
See, Halloween Abra understands.
You should just be able
It's
to use the
skeleton.
skeletal undead thing.
Yes, and everyone seems decently distracted. So for my turn, I'm just gonna be pulling hide armor out of my bag and just kind of dressing up my skeletons. Like, oh, Bled did well. I'll call you Joe and you Sam.
Nice. Tristram's turn. He is
Is he still poisoned?
Who?
Gibson with the magical poison?
Oh, yeah, about that. 10 points of damage.
He is still alive with 2 HP.
Nice.
Champion Gibson.
So this is magic darkness, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so dark vision does jack diddly in here.
Yup.
God, I'm sorry, Shirku, but does he has perception.
He does.
It's low, but he has a perception 10. Can he do a perception check?
He can.
He can hear anything.
He can try.
He charges whatever he hears with the might of a fat, putzing zombie.
1, 2, 3. He
Please
charges. Please make your attack.
Time to kill zombie.
He misses. I hear saying stuff, Cypher.
Tristan feels the ground shaking, and then he's hit with the worst smell of his life as a wind blows past him. He swung that arm in. Thank the idiot he missed.
Well, it's Tristram's turn. That 13 plus. Does a 20 hit? Yeah. He's just swinging wildly and just cleaves your undead in two. As he feels the. What was that?
It probably sounds like someone hitting a wet bag of meat with a sword. As disgusting
Nice.
as that sounds.
Hell yeah.
And then he kind of, Mila, you watch as he's like trying to get away and out, and he gets out into the light, and he's like, I can see. That's it for him. Mila?
And Mila engages her bioluminescence and like reaches out to tear at the magical strands of darkness with the dispel magic and use the bardic inspiration on
You
that.
don't even need to worry about rolling.
Oh, nice.
The spell magic instantly works on anything 3rd level or lower.
Oh, wonderful. And so yeah, I just tear that down and am glowing.
You see the Abishai looking at you, which, for those who
I'll
don't
hiss
know,
right back at it.
an Abishai, basically, it looks like a dragon. A humanoid dragon. Like, more so than a dragonborn. Like, I know none of your characters have ever seen a black dragon, but it has, like, the black dragon horns that come.
Yes.
And it's just...
And Mila will also bury back the fangs in response and challenge. Can I try and intimidate?
I can finally see.
That would be
Now I
your
can
action,
fight
sadly.
properly.
Okay. Then I'm out of actions and that's all for me.
Oh, hi, Kai. Well. Okay.
I just realized we didn't capture a single demon.
Yeah, we kind of forgot all about that. That's not really in Mila's prerogative, but yeah.
Oh. That work? There we go. Next save.
Did you just crit one?
On a dex save for disintegrate.
Wow, wasn't Aster the one who also like just instantly disintegrated something with a nat one? I think Kai's just like proficient with disintegrate.
Yeah.
Favorite spell.
Yeah.
Well,
there goes the boss.
60. So that'd be 60. So that'd be 100. So that would be 10. $138 points of damage.
And what did he say this creature was?
An Abishai with 51 HP left.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my turn.
Dust.
That is all that remains.
Dust is dust.
You just watch as it's like standing in front of you, and then this little green ray comes, hits it, and you just watch as a shocking horror expression comes across its face as it just starts to turn into dust in front of you.
No. We needed that one.
No, it didn't.
She
Is
needed
that-
that one.
I needed that one too. If you didn't kill it, I would have.
Rin,
Let's be honest.
what color was the dragon that I saw in my dream?
Green.
Green.
Okay, it was green. Okay, I was like, I don't think it was black, so
It was not.
hopefully it wasn't a minion, but who knows?
And yeah.
Now,
And if you want to share the final kill count, if there's a way you can like pop
I
the
can
picture
in
up, I don't
one
know.
moment. I'm working on.
I love how you kept track of kill count. So good.
I just look over at the Strava afterwards and comments. Looks like we're even on kills. As if it was a competition.
Only this time. I'm sure you'll have it next time.
Oh, I'm sure I
Awesome
will.
handshake.
I returned the handshake as well. I was going to just cease us having competition and murdering demons.
So you say that, but as you look over, Asker's wings are like slowly folding in, and as like the glow in her eyes fades, she just gives the one of these and just looks at Kai and goes, "Did we win?"
Yes, we won. We killed an entire army of demons.
They're
I
all
comment from
dead.
behind. They're all gone.
Cleans up a bit.
I'm trying to pull open the. Is it in journals?
No, it's in
Oh,
Discord.
it's
You're
in
looking-
the Discord.
Yeah, it's in Discord.
Oh,
Though I guess that would be a good picture for Asker to copy paste into the journal. Like it's just
I don't think
quality
there's a way I
content.
can easily do that.
I can throw it up in the journal.
Should I get a notice when you? What is our lovely stream called on the Facebook?
Jazz Dragon Rin, which you can all
I
come.
only watch over the Twitch.
Oh.
It's gonna take me a second to look up the journal, but
You watch as Kai walks over to the center, starts drawing a circle, and says, "I will take the rest of them with me. If you all are going to be walking, or whatever, you have about a minute to decide." And with that, we're going to end tonight's session.
Yes.
It's like I want to get at least an ending point for that.
Yes.
Thank you
Yeah,
all
that
very
was-
much for coming in. Sorry about the long session. I appreciate you all though. And well,
It was a very
you go.
impressive bit that we did there.
I put it up there for your in.
I had faith of y'all. Oh, you put it up there. And
I'll put it
the
on the Facebook.
journals. And Asker.
Yes.
Big monkey.
Oh, yeah, it's in my journal. If that's what you're. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, I'm still trying to scroll.
It's at the. I know. It's. I keep it all in one single doc. It's kind of big.
It takes some time.
That was a wild one.
It was.
Yes.
That green fireball.
The
and
kill count. Thank you all very much for coming in, and have a marvelous rest of your night. And is it Tuesday yet? Bye.